Yo, what is up YouTube? My name is Vickers and welcome to the Week Trading channel. There's a lot of videos going around about how much money you need to start trading Nasdaq. The answer lies within a little bit of research and I'm here to show that information to you. Also, if you stay long enough in this video, I will share with you a broker that allows you to trade Nasdaq with only $10 at a time in South Africa. I will show you how I use my risk management where I have turned $30 into $455 in only 4 days. Let's get started. So the biggest question a new Nasdaq trader asks is how much money do I need to trade Nasdaq? And there's a lot of videos going around saying that you need this amount or you need this amount, but the answer lies with the broker that you choose to use. So your broker determines the amount of leverage that they offer you, and that leverage amount determines the margin or the amount of capital in your current trading account that you need to open a trade on Nasdaq. For instance, I use Trade 245 as a broker and I'm affiliated with them. Just to state that, they offer me a leverage of 1 to 500. In other words, when I open a trade on Nasdaq, I at least need $29 in my account to open a 0.01 lot. But that is also determined on the type of account lots that you open. So I use mini lots with Trade 245, but there's brokers that offer micro lots. To break it down, I have a $30 account and I open that trade with them. That is round about 500 Rand that I need to open 0.01 lots on that account. And this is on mini lot account. Mini lots. Then you get brokers that also offers the 1 to 500. Let me add that, a 1 to 500 leverage. That is the important thing. So other brokers, they differ. All the brokers differ, and you need to look for the broker that suits your risk management strategy, and that's where the rest of the part comes in. So 1 to 500 leverage, there's brokers that offer 1 to 100 or 1 to 200 leverage. I prefer 1 to 500 because it works with my trading strategy or my risk strategy. And when you go to a broker that offers you micro lot accounts, so let's say for instance at this stage while I'm mentioning this, IFXBrokers in South Africa, they offer you micro lot accounts on Nasdaq, and I'm not affiliated with them. So if you click on the link or go search them, I'm not affiliated with them, but I'm using there as an example. So they offer micro lot accounts. In other words, for you to open a 0.01 lot with them, the least amount that I used to trade with, opening a trade with them on Nasdaq, was $10, 150 Rand in South African currency. So depending on your broker, that will depend the amount of money that you need to start trading Nasdaq. The risk strategy then comes in, money management skills when you trade. After that, after you've decided this is the broker that I'm going to use, this is the amount of total capital that I have in my account or that I have available to trade with, you then determine the amount of money that you want to risk when trading in the market. I'm going to use an example as I am at Trade 245. So once again, with IFX, you can open 0.01 lots on a micro lot account, $10, 150 Rand roundabout, depending on the currency rates between South African Rand and the US dollar. Okay, so let's say I have in total 2,000 Rand. That is the total amount of money that I have to trade with. You can either trade and enter that entire 2,000 Rand into your trading account, or you can play it smart and stop yourself from losing too much money per trade at a stage. And that's how I trade. So this is the way that I trade and how I do my risk management and how I make sure that I stay profitable at the end of the day. So when I have 2,000 Rand, or if I have 2,000 Rand, every single time I want to take a trade on Nasdaq, I only transfer the amount that I'm willing to risk on that specific trade to my trading account. And there's a lot of mentors that would say, no, you can't do that. You need that extra space on your chart when the market gives you drawdown. I'm sorry. If you need more than 350 pips drawdown on your chart when trading Nasdaq, your analysis is incorrect. You need to make sure that your trades are correct when you trade Nasdaq. Otherwise, you're going to lose money. Doesn't matter how much pullback you're going to get in the market. You need to focus to get the correct strategy and make sure you understand what the chart is showing you. What I do is I trade 500 Rand at a stage. So let's say I've got my 2,000 Rand in my broker account. I've got it in my wallet. I've got 2,000 Rand there. I take my first trade, trade number 1, and I risk 500 Rand. Let's say I lose that 500 Rand on my first trade. That means I still have 1,500 Rand left on my account to trade with. Trade number 2, profit. Now, here's another rule when it comes to my risk management strategy. I only take a trade if my analysis shows me that I will profit more than 3 times the amount that I risk. So if I transfer 500 Rand to my trading account and I risk that 500 Rand, I will not open a trade if my full analysis shows me I will at least profit 1,500 Rand. In other words, if I risk $30, I will profit $90 when I take profit. That is important as well when it comes to determining the risk management that you use, and altogether that determines the amount of money that you need when you trade Nasdaq. It determines on your skill set, the amount of experience that you have in the market, and what the broker that you use offers you in the market. So trade number 2, I hit TP on my trade and I profit 1,500 Rand. I now have a total of 3,000 Rand at my broker account. But if you transfer the full entire 2,000 Rand to your trading account and your account is going into drawdown, mentally you would want to hold on to that account and onto that trade for the market to push back into your favor and then to take a smaller loss. But the market does not always allow that, and that causes more losses. So that is why I only transfer the amount of money to my account that I'm willing to risk per trade. And if my analysis is incorrect, I'm not going to hold on to a trade, cut your losses, redo your analysis and see what the market did, and then take the correct trade afterwards. If you take 2,000 Rand and you trade 500 Rand at one stage, you've got 4 trades before you cleared your account. Now let's say you did it 500 Rand and your 2,000 Rand, you transfer the 500 Rand, you lose it, and you lose your second one. You're left with 1,000 Rand. Your risk reward ratio says 1 to 3. So now you take the third trade and you profit 1,500 Rand. In other words, you now have a total of 2,500 Rand. You are up by 500 Rand. You are 25% growth on your total amount of capital that you had. And that is an important thing. So that is where it comes in to use proper risk management. And when your proper risk management is correct, it does not matter what amount of money you trade with. Just get the correct broker that will offer you the amount of leverage or the smallest amount of margin that you need to open a trade on Nasdaq. So in my case, I trade with Trade 245. I'll also use IFXBrokers sometimes, but those 2 brokers offer me what I need and their service is great. So just by the way. So when it comes to trading and the amount of money that you need, it's dependent on your broker and dependent on your risk management strategy. Those 2 things are the most important thing when it comes to the amount that you need. If I look at the videos that's on YouTube, people explaining this, there's a lot of people saying that you need at least 1,500 Rand. If I use 500 Rand and I go to IFXBrokers, I can literally trade 3 times. I can open 3 different trades with a 0.01 lot account on a micro lots account. And that is what the difference is. Use the correct broker that offers you the lot sizes that you need and the margin and the leverage that you need. And then you will be able to trade. Even with a 500 Rand, you can start practicing and building up your experience in the market. So yeah, that is it. That is the information that you needed. Go do some research. Go look for brokers that you need. You are more than welcome to click on the broker links below. There will be a link for Trade 245, the one that I use. It will be an affiliated link. And there will be a link for IFXBrokers. That will not be an affiliated link because I'm not affiliated with IFX. I just make use of their great service. I hope this information helps you. That is the correct information. If you do not understand what leverage is, you're more than welcome to go to websites and go research it in a bit more detail. You don't need thousands of rands to start trading Nasdaq. You need a good broker and you need a good risk management strategy. That is all you need. Well, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching the video. Please click on the like button below, click on the subscribe button, and also on the notification bell to get notifications when I post more videos like this on YouTube. And I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.